Okay, welcome back to Reindeer TV. Now we're going to evaluate Last Man in Space. And this is my opportunity to play Simon Cowell. And guys, I'm sorry, I didn't like the song. For one thing, it only featured one of your band members. Where were the other three? And a lot of it, to me, sounded like electronica, and I just didn't get it, and I just didn't care for it. Sorry.
Alright, I'm going to disagree a little bit. While the electronic stuff was definitely different from the other recordings we heard, and I didn't really hear much of the other band, what I did hear I liked. Almost got kind of a Nine Inch Nails kind of influence going there, which I thought, it's obvious like one of you is doing a lot of the work here, not everybody. I could be wrong, but I thought it's got a lot of room for improvement in the mix. Like the vocals were really dry, but I could see them, run under a really heavy delay and like some weird phasers or something, something to kind of make it a little bit more interesting. I think could work out really well here. But other than that, I thought the song was composed reasonably well. It kind of flowed in and out, and there's definitely a climax to the song, and then it came back down, and I liked that. And I thought, like, overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good song.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think this band or this person, whoever is doing this, it sounds really good to me. It's a little different. In fact, it's a lot different from the other music that we heard. It's very unique, and I think that's what I like the most about it. It's not very generic. It sounds very different. So.
Yeah, this song is, I think it's probably my personal favorite song out of the three. It's definitely not a song that you would probably hear on the radio as a single, but it's definitely one of those secondary tracks on the album that would easily become one of your favorites. The vocals are great. The singer's voice, it doesn't seem like he would be able to make that sound, which is neat, but it's definitely a great song.
And as you can tell, we have a generational difference of opinion.
Isn't a bad thing. Yeah, definitely more of a niche genre than the mass appeal that maybe some of the other bands might have.
Yeah, totally.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing depending on what you're trying to do.
Well, give me for effort, definitely. I mean, I'm not saying, I just didn't care for it. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my thing. It's more your generation's type music than mine, that's all.
And I think...
It sounded like it would have been cool if they had some like dubstep and a wop, wop, wop.
Well, yeah, I think like even just with more experience writing electronic stuff and things like that, you'll find more plugins and more effects you can use that'll really kind of amp up the sound of this and make it sound more of a full song than a couple layered things together. But there's just like so many different directions I could see it going that I definitely wouldn't cross it off as a finished song, but it's got
Like
a
a
great
work in
starting.
progress type
Yeah.
thing.
I think we're going to move on to their video now.
Yeah. Now we're going to discuss the video, Second Chances by Last Man in Space. The video, it was very interesting. The techniques used were awesome, but again, it seems like the singer did all the work and there was no effort. Maybe there was, we don't see the behind the scenes stuff, but it doesn't seem like any of the guys in the band really helped out with this video.
There's some good ideas in it. I mean, the originality I thought was good. Some really good ideas. The half lighting I thought was kind of nice. Took me back in a way to the Beatles. Some of the stuff they did, their Meet the Beatles album with the Beatles, the half shadow, half light shots. That was pretty good. And there was one section in the video where the singer was actually smiling. I thought I was having a good time making it myself. I thought that was pretty good. And overall, I'll give you a B+ for originality and what you were trying to do. But again, a word from, I'm not experienced making music videos, but somebody that's been in the business a long time, the editing of your videos going with your music is just as important as how well your music is recorded. So don't rush the job. Make sure it's done well and that it fits in with what you're trying to convey for your message.
Yeah, and I think of the few effects we did see, I liked them, and I wanted to see more. So it's kind of a dry music video compared to the song, so it's like you know, I guess I come from a pretty, like, my opinion is that saturated isn't a bad thing. So I like the shadow effect where you split the scene there. I like that, and I think making that even a theme of the video would have been cool, something like that. And then like where you're doing the fast motion transitions from one to the next, I thought that was cool. You could have done that even more. I really like the camera scene where you split it back into black and white and took the photograph and then come back and crumpled it up. You know, again, like that effect is cool and it adds to the song. And, you know, just seeing more of that, I think, would have been a good thing.
Yeah, I think when I was watching it, I kind of felt like, where's the other band members? I wish you would have taken different scenes instead of that whole shot of you just sitting in that one room singing. I think that would have added a little more context to it. I like the effects in it a lot, like the water effect. I have no idea how you did that, or the shadow effect. That was really cool. But the one thing I want to warn you is about epilepsy. People might start having a seizure from the video. Like I was watching it, I'm just like shutting my eyes because, I mean, you gotta watch out for those type of things. I mean, that's definitely something I would stop watching a video for.
That was like strobes in my day, strobe lights. That was awful. Yeah. And one with a strobe, you could go into a seizure.
Right. Yeah.
Very original.
Although, in very moderate terms, it can be cool. But yeah, you don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, right. Don't saturate it.
Right. So maybe instead of the entire screen, just like highlight one filter of color or something like that. You know, you can kind of take back with that strobe effect, but still have the same idea going.
Right.
I believe that's it.
Right.
Overall, original music video is awesome. The
Yeah,
song,
it's
good.
clear whoever's doing it knows what they're doing,
Yeah.
and that they just need a little bit more technical experience, and that'll be even better.